My Barcelona team is crazy. Thanks to evolutions this year, we've been able to add some absolute monsters into the team, like some bronze cards who would never have got a special card before, and low-rated silver cards that are still in my starting lineup to this day. But of course, we have to start in goal. To Stegen, I didn't really have any other choice. I've had this guy since day one. He has played 1,052 matches for me. We need a special card, EA. And if we're not going to get a goalkeeper special card, we need goalkeeper evolution. Moving on to the defense, this is where it starts to get very interesting. At right back, a lot of good options in my club. Not team of the year Danny Carvajal, that's for certain. I packed this guy during team of the year and he's still not played a match for me. We've got so many Barcelona options that can play as a right back, but the card that I have been using for the longest time now, Thunderstruck Jules Koundé, is a beast. And in the team he goes, 651 matches played. He did cost me nearly 800,000 coins, but this card has been worth it. I can also make him even better if I use the backline boss evolution on him. This gives the card block playstyle and anticipate playstyle plus. Very, very tempted. Or I can put Fantasy Cup 3 evolution on him. This gives the card 91 physical and bruiser playstyle plus. It just keeps getting better and better. Although the base Thunderstruck card will do, let's keep it going. The first centre back, of course, it's my captain. That is grassroots greats Ronald Araujo. This is a pretty new card, but he's already played 101 matches for me. 1.5 million coins paid, and he is worth every penny. I have lost about 400,000 coins on him. Centre back number 2, and this one is an interesting one. We did get the Future Stars Pau Kubasi card recently, and although this card is very good, he's no match for my Team of the Year Evolution Pau Kubasi. I think the reason being that +9 physical on the Team of the Year one is game changing. So this Pau Kubasi, who started as a silver card, has now played 778 matches for me. A bargain at only 500 coins. Onto the left back now. This is an extremely rare card. Numero foot Alejandro Balde. You do not see many of these cards on the market. 1.3 million coins if you want to buy him, but he is worth every penny. This card is so good. I have currently got my gold card Balde in another evolution, which does turn out pretty good. Ping Pass Plus and Bruiser, both fantastic at fullback. He does also earn himself the centre mid alternative position, but he's just not as good as the numero foot one. Onto the first defensive midfield position, my club legend. This is probably my favourite evolution of the year so far. We've got the 89 rated Marc Casado, and he's got some fantastic stats. 90 pace, 88 passing, 88 dribbling, 89 defending, 87 physical, and one of my favourite playstyle pluses this year as well, Tiki Taka Plus. He can also fit into the Fantasy Cup 3 evolution, and it's going to be really hard to say no to this card once I evolve him. He goes from 87 physical up to 94. That bruiser playstyle plus as well is going to turn him into an absolute brute in midfield. I don't think there's a single midfielder that could keep the ball from this guy. And now for the other defensive midfield position. This one is a very tough choice. I've got Winter Wildcards De Jong. Team of the Year honorable mentions Pedri. I've also got the Winter Wildcards Gavi that fits in DM. Now I put him into the evolution. Like I say, a very tough choice, but in game, the best card here is the Winter Wildcards De Jong. That 99 passing with the incisive pass plus and Tiki Taka plus combination is crazy. Well worth the 2.4 million coins I paid for this card. The centre mid position is also a very tough choice for me. In fact, I think it's even harder than the defensive midfield position. We've got this Ruben Lopez card, who is a bronze to start with, although he gets nowhere near the starting 11. The road to the final, Dani Olmo. This card is special. 16 matches played, 11 goals, 16 assists. He's actually so good in game. Believe it or not, I don't think he's going to be starting for me. Next up, my team of the week, Fermin Lopez, who I put through an evolution. This card is so good as well. However, he's not in the squad anymore because we've got better options. Team of the Year Pedri was my pick for this position until very recently when we got a crazier card. But the choice for me at the moment is the Fantasy FC Fermin Lopez that I've already evolved. As you can see, 93 shooting along with 92 dribbling, 88 pace, 87 passing, 88 physical. He's got every single useful passing playstyle you can get. Power shot as well is great, along with first touch, press proven, and relentless. and I can make this card even better. Fantasy Firmin right now is my most likely card to go into this evolution. As you can see, this card becomes too good to say no to. Already fantastic stats, but this evolution takes his physical stat up to 94. This is the craziest card yet. And now moving on to the attack, where things get very, very unpredictable. We'll start with the left wing position, which is predictable though. We've got Rafinha to put into the starting 11. 94 rated, Team of the Year Rafinha has been fantastic for me. As you can see, 607 matches played, 445 goals scored, and 210 assists. His stats are absolutely crazy, but recently, I've not been using him. And that's because this World Tour Rafinha may just be better. As you can see, he's been fantastic for me as well. 22 matches played, 17 goals, 11 assists. I'm still undecided though. I don't know which one is better. One thing I do know though is when this 90 rated Rafinha fits an evolution, he 100% will be better than the Team of the Year one. And we'll move on to the right wing position. This one is definitely a pretty obvious one. How could I build a Barcelona team without the starboard? 94 rated future stars Lamine Yamal. This card is just too good. 3.87 million coins. We do have a lot of other Barcelona options we could play here, although of course Rafinha's not going to play because I've got his left wing one in the team already. And now moving on to the striker, this is where things get a little bit unpredictable. You're thinking that we're going to be putting in numero foot Lewandowski, but we're not. We're not even putting in my evolution Ansu Fati or my evolution Ferran Torres, who has some great stats. We're going bigger and we're going better. It's also not my crazy Pau Victor evolution, who has 99 dribbling. Instead, it's my 78 rated Gerard Martin. As you can see, 92 pace, 89 shooting, 85 passing, 94 dribbling, 5-star skill moves, and 5-star weak foot. But this card is a left back. As you can see in the alternative position section as well, he can play as a centre back, a left winger, or a striker. As you can see by his stats, he's been absolutely crazy for me. 143 matches played, 119 goals, and 88 assists. It doesn't get much better than this at this point. Absolutely crazy card. He's even got fantastic play styles as well. Incisive pass plus, my favorite passing play style. Quick step plus for them speed boosts. And that completes the starting 11. Let's get some of my favorite players onto the bench as well. Road to the final, Dani Olmo definitely deserves a spot. My grassroots greats evolution Centurions card Ferran Torres definitely deserves this spot too. I've not used him too much as he is a recent evolution, but this card is a great super sub. Next up, Team of the Year honorable mentions Pedri. I have to put this guy on the bench. It really does break my heart not to start this card, but maybe after one evolution, he'll find himself back in the starting 11. Next up, Winter Wildcards Gavi. There's no way I can go without this bulldog on the pitch. Just like in real life, he will win you that ball back with all of these defensive play styles. My 85 Pau Victor has to get on the bench as well. This card is so good at dribbling, and that finesse shot ping pass plus combination goes crazy. Next up, we need some defenders, so we'll go with my 89 rated Hector 4 evolution. For only 150 coins, this card's been fantastic. He's played so many matches for me. A very, very decent card as a centre back as well with 89 pace. And to complete the bench, we will throw in the 88 rated Inigo Martinez just because he's fantastic in real life. And just like that, that completes the starting 11, bench, and reserves. The only thing left to do is throw in Hansi Flick as a manager. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to watch me play with the Barcelona team live, you should definitely come over and follow me on Twitch, where I'll be live every day.